All right, welcome back to MinuteQuest. Uh, Anybody that somehow click that notification right there, right there, right there, that'd be crazy. I know most people have stream things that like are on for 2 minutes or whatever. Maybe I'll do like a 5 minute thing. I'm just trying to cut down on record time because the streams take up, space. So I don't really get right into it. I figured some of these will get watched. I don't know. Maybe I'll put on the YouTube and everything. So I got that all figured out down there at the bottom. I don't know if I did that in the last one. I don't know if that was their last stream or not. It might have been. I think it might have. Yeah. Anyways, I got more videos up there. Still going through the drum streams, and then it's on the WWF and then drum stream alternating, sort of. I think I get a few more up today, like one or two more up today, and then I just figured I'd do it in between. I streaming, so like uploading, like streaming at the same time, whatever. All right, I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna keep going. It's Quest for Speed. Live stream, MinuteQuest live stream 7, once and only challenge run. Quest for Speed 2. Keep going. I'm thinking about changing up how I title stuff. I've said it before in other ones. And we'll set a new game. Oh, the music is bassy right now. That's crazy. Turn that down. What is that? I got turned up. Crazy. All right. Whoa. All right. I didn't know that track had such a bass to it. That's great. I gotta boost that on something at some point. That's great. I don't know, something about that. That's kind of nice. Oh, really up there? Oh, that rules. All right. All right. All right. All right. Somebody will tell me at some point. Well, I'll turn the music up. I'll definitely do it. If I'm like wait, because I know I'm louder than the music, but that sounds pretty decent. That sounds good. You can get a good range in the sound. At least through. I got headphones on. I don't know what the fuck. Right. Whoever's watching these, I know there are. Thank you to those that watch these. I have a thing up. You're watching. You're watching. I'll come up with better stuff. I'm gonna get art. You know what happened to the art at the bottom of this thing? I think one of my things is overlaying it. I don't want to mess with it right now. Something's overlaying all the art, and I don't want to like start turning stuff off and be like, oh, there's I don't know. Because I think it's the camera. Yeah, all right, I figured it out. It's just my um. Oh, it's probably set to like multiply or something. Crazy. Uh, I don't know. Put the art back. Anyways, I did say on the drum, I changed up my recording settings for the and stuff, and it gives me to like shrink the file sizes because they were the drum stream yesterday's drum stream was like 23 gigabytes, and I changed it. I streamed for the same amount of time, and it was 14 today. Uh, but then also the less there's going on stream, uh, which actually because I want to test this, I'll turn it off. I'm gonna try and go for around the same time then, and see if the stream hits a similar. It's gonna be. I want to see how much lower it is with the other because it was about 10 gigabytes. So I wonder how that scales uh, for other files. I don't know. I gotta figure out. I was going through. I have a bunch of print files, like print ready art files, but they don't need all like I don't know. It's a bit much. I did it for a bunch of digital sketches and all the layers. I just thought it'd be cool to have. And I went. It was a quick thing because I have iterative. Like it was like an iterative save thing through. It's quick to do. But it would be better to level up somewhere. Level up a bit. Just go on normal and come back here because I'm only gonna get so far at a time and get hit anyways. And I'm only gonna get 3 XP a minute. That's not worth my minute. I'm on the minute quest. My minutes gotta be more up there. I'll let this die and then I'll go the other way. I do want to fight the treasure, but I think I'm gonna need um I don't know, maybe I should just keep going. Maybe I should just keep going. I don't know. Anybody watching these, thank you. Thank you. Um Yeah, I don't know. These do get views like a day later. These are cool. These are fun to make. So I hope people go out and play the game. Whoever's watching these, please go out and play the game. Give it a shot. Give it a normal run. Play like a decently built up wizard with some good health or something, intelligence, health, a little luck or something, or maybe throw in a power, like a big power speed run or something. Power speed, a little luck. You don't gotta always keep the stats auto, right? You can, on a good build normally maxes out vitality and luck at 1,000, and then just pushes either power, speed, or intelligence, whichever one you want to focus. Um, I do wonder what the perfect build would be. Got to be kind of. I don't want to do this. I want to actually get a few kills going. I want to get my XP going up. I got to pick this up. I haven't decided if I want to just pick up those from the other saves when I first started, because I have to, like, when I back out of the save, I have to back out. It sometimes closes the whole game out back to the launcher, and then it's like, I don't know. It's just then I gotta open the game up again. There's an ad, and then it's like, oh, I'll do it again. Sometimes there's an ad. Sometimes it just does it again. It's like, all right, it's just, I don't know. It's easier to just do it. I don't know if I'll just save it for when I actually play the quest. If I'm not on the quest, I can't. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't really pick it up, right? I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a pet yet. I should really. I don't have a pet on this one yet. I've been playing for 68 minutes. I think I got a pet on power super quick. I don't know if I want to. Was I saving up for something? I know I don't know what my item is. I can't remember what it was for this one. Not at least the first item I need to go get. Can't remember what it was. Was it probably guts? Probably guts. Probably the first thing I can get. Hold on, let me bring the thing up. Oh, I have this. I can do this right here, live on stream. Live on stream. Um, there you go. All right. All right. Let me fight, and then I'll check it. See how far I get. I know what 0.8. 0.8's my max. All right. All right. Let's see what I can do. I can keep going. I can keep going. Let's go do this fucking stream. I didn't check how long the other stream was. That was my problem. I don't. I was like, oh, I'll stream for this long. I didn't check how long the fucking like. I gotta see how this sounds too. All right. So, oh, word. That's perfect. Or perfect as it's gonna get. Until I get a better mic, whenever that happens. I don't know. Look into audio interfaces. I don't know what the fuck I can do with that. There's too many options. And I want to make sure I buy something that I either isn't too expensive, so if I have to upgrade, it's not like crazy, or something I can just expand to like have extra inputs and stuff. Because if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna want it for the drum stuff too. Like that's the main. I want to get more mics. I want to get a mic on the snare. The snares are kind of far from it. If that other fucking mic didn't break, I'd move the one the room mic above the kit. I move it closer to the snares, but I have it because the other one broke, stopped working. I have it a little bit closer to like the bass drum. It's a little over more. I'm trying to center a decent bit, but I've got the two snares, so I don't. The one, I don't know. I think it's fine. The one that I sort of hit quite a bit harder. The tighter snare, the pingier, right? The snarier snare, I guess. I don't know if it's more or less snary. I don't know. I guess the other one, kind of the snares ring longer. It's not like it sounds awful. I would say I don't know. I don't know. Somebody can tell me if it sounds awful. I think it sounded okay for a while until I started hitting the other snare, and I was like, this one sounds way better. That one sounds. It's okay when it's mixed in with the toms properly, and I play it like a decent. And if I really hit it in the right spot, now I get hit in the right spot. The other ones, I can miss a little. Whatever. I also feel like the other one, the rim's easier to hit. It's a higher rim, and it's a metal rim, so the plastic sort of. Well, I think it's metal, but it's like a plastic. It's got like a paint over it. Like I don't know, if those are. I think. put that tape. I had like aluminum tape that I was taping up my drumsticks with, which was working decently better than duct tape, because the duct tape, like when the wood starts to get chipped underneath, it like loses its. With the aluminum tape, it seems to like push into the wood of it and like mesh with it a bit more. I don't know. And I don't lose as much of the. It sounds dull when I hit the ride. But then I wanted to try tape on the ride because I saw people doing that, but it's I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. And I do think my that ride's getting a natural patina, so I think I might just leave it as is. I thought about looking up how to do that myself for part of it, but just to see how that works, because it's a ride that most people say isn't good, so I might as well just fucking mess with it until I get a new one at some point. If I fuck it up too much, I guess. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but I don't know if I don't feel like I need to do it anymore because it's just gonna do it naturally. So I'm just gonna take the tape off and I'm just gonna rock with the ride. I'm gonna rock with the rock ride as is. It does ring for fucking ever. It doesn't have like when it's normally. If I just really hit it, it rings for so goddamn long. It's great. I think in a way that's why I like it so much. I don't know. I kind of like when all the drums. I kind of want the toms to sound. I gotta tune them again. That would get messed up. But I want them to sound like big, like timpani drums. I played those like in band class. I was like, I don't know if I could get my toms to sound like a good amount. Like, I just need the four, right? Or like, well, I said the four. The bass drum is the fourth. The bass, right? I would say. So like the two up top, high, medium, and low for and then like the bass drum, right? I don't know. I feel like that's all I really need. That crash, the ride, the hi-hat. I don't know. The two snares is nice. I do think having a second snare over there feels perfect. It's like on the opposite side of the ride, like the kit of the ride. So when I really want to hit the ride bell and the snare, I gotta like really just like slam down on the kit on it. It's like you really just like open up your whole I think that's great. It's like I don't know. It's like it feels perfect for that placement of those notes. Like when you want to do that, it's like to the right spot. And I think it keeps that snare a bit because it's like you're hitting it so loud. It keeps it a bit not too. Obviously, you want to mic it if you're probably doing something. I don't know enough about recording shit. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think if I put a mic in those two snares, it sound in the hi hat a bit. That sound much nicer. Like mixed it all properly, right? Of course, mixed it all. I gotta figure that's. I'm sure an audio interface with a proper, audio mixing software, and then having that go into OBS is probably the correct way to do it, right? You put everything in the audio interface, have that go through a program, adjust everything, or do it through whatever the audio, and then have that input go through to OBS instead of trying to mix the audio mixers in OBS because they're a mess. I don't know if anybody's listening, anybody that tries to stream, you should, if you ever think about doing it, try it. But OBS is free, right? I found that if you disable all your audio devices in your main like global audio settings, like up in like your file settings audio, I looked that up. Somebody said they disable all that and then add all your audio individually because it fucks up when you have like a global audio source. It just doesn't know what to do with like output wise, input wise. I don't know. It was fucking up. I had to because I was trying to use. It was a mess. I figured it out though. I got it working. I don't know what the best way to fight is. I don't know where I start losing XP gain. I could just just chill out for a bit, just to see how far I get without really trying too much. Just keep it, keep pace a bit, right? The last one. I don't want to wear out this key, or I'm gonna have to switch to. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out. Maybe I'll get an old controller or something hooked up, other than the one I have. that I don't really care about, and like map pretty much every button to the same thing, so I can just like I don't know whatever button I want to hit, I could just mash it. I could just mash buttons to play the game or something. I don't know. Have a maybe all the fucking D-pad are left and all the I don't know, and then the triggers are menu stuff. I don't know. I could set this game up with a crazy control scheme for a controller if I wanted to. Really, that could be a fun fucking just test to see how casual I can make this game. Because that's what I like about a controller. You just more relaxed. Like, I don't know. It's not about sitting at a keyboard. Like I don't know. Certain games, it's fun. It like makes sense, obviously. But like this is what I can do. It's how it works. But all right, let me go look. Where's Guts? Where do I get Guts? Where's Guts? I take it that's the reference to Guts, the character from Berserk. But that's my only. That's my guess. I don't know. Just a guess. Only a guess. I read some of that. I did not finish it. Pretty good. I get why it's well acclaimed. Maybe someday I'll finish it. And I don't know. I was looking at the Bleach volumes because I don't know. I was just talking about those. I don't know. I was thinking about that. I read it. I watched it. I read it, and then I watched the others, and I was like, oh, I really did like that. So yeah, Guts is at 4 point. I don't get Guts until I get the Thief Armor at 4.5. I don't know how well any of that's going to show up, but there, yeah, 4.5. So that's Guts. I don't know if there's anything that's gonna really. Let me look through all of these. Hold on. I haven't just. You can't see these on here, so let me actually do it. Let me do it on the other one, because I can scroll through. I'll scroll through the list of the other one. I haven't done this much. I shouldn't do this on this one because I don't have to wait for a treasure room, so I'm just literally wasting time. What's my XP here? Because I gotta be able to get way more XP. That's gotta be way more, right? It's gotta be. 13 was the other one. I got 1 per kill. Takes me less than a minute to kill, but right. I could fight faster too. I can pace myself. I know this is similar to the last one. I'm back to killing time and killing slime. That's fine. XP 12. Okay, maybe I was getting 5 per kill, so that was a bit bad. Let's see. Let's go up the next stage and see what I can get. You don't always get a slime there, and then you get antagony over here. Is a great fucking name. I'm trying to fight. All right, do I want to buy any of these? They're not. Do I get? I guess I get a power upgrade. I guess I'll get a slight damage upgrade. I think. No, I thought I would get at least a slight because it's a power 4. I thought I'd get. It does look more like wearing like a, I don't know, caveman outfit, like rags. I don't know, fucking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like what it would be. But at rags in a club. I don't know. This is how I played Dark Souls 2. I had 2 clubs though. That was a fun. That was a fun playthrough. I got the thing for the PS3, the HDMI splitter. I don't know if it works yet, but I gotta test it. Maybe I'll do that in between this and Minecraft. Maybe I'll see if I can get that working. Maybe there'll be an extra stream today that I don't know about. And neither do you. That's how those will go. If I'm ever doing a test stream, I'm probably just gonna do it and not announce it. And whoever shows up from the notification can hop in and check out my test stream of whatever the fuck I'm trying to figure out. That's what those first 5 come. You know, I think I put them on Instagram. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't put them all up there. I don't know. It's kind of annoying to do. Rather just I want to see how far I can get with just with Twitch and YouTube for a bit. Obviously, like having the site, and I think the YouTube might. People like the. I don't know. Thank you to those that watch. If you're watching this because you watch Minecraft, thank you. Because it seems like Minecraft's doing decent. All right, really, I say decent. I don't know. My brain's fried from watching YouTube for years and seeing crazy views from people, but like 50 people, 50 views is crazy. I don't know if it's 50 people, but I don't know, 50 people, 50 times people looked over, took the time to like click over at my video, whatever I streamed, right, and see the build. That's great because no one had seen that before. So I think this is all a lot of fun. So I'm having it. So thank you to those that watch. And if you're watching because of any of that, or if you saw the Minecraft, thank you for watching. Thank you. Oh, what's up? What's up, Marty? I was just saying, thanks for stopping by. I was just saying thanks to the people that check this out from Minecraft. It's called MinuteQuest. So it's just like a phone game. It's an old like a Android. I don't know if it's on. It's probably on iOS. But I'm playing it on like an emulator. I don't know if my mic's coming through too well. So if it's quiet, let me know. But I checked it earlier. It seemed like it was good. Yeah, it's a super fun like. I haven't got really explained it yet. I've been talking to myself about it this whole time. Um, cool. Um, yeah, it's like a sort of pocket RPG. I think here. I'll show you the game's own tagline. Help, Slacker's finest companion. You get you level up, you get 5 points. You can auto level, and you got your stats, and they all do different stuff. Like you got powers gonna attack your strength, influence your physical attack, force. Standard. Power just ups your damage. Speed gives you like speed, mobility, hit rate, evasion, and less equipment slowdown. What we got? Like vitality ups your health, gives you better defense. Intelligence ups your intelligence. Your hit rate, magic defense, elemental attacks, and then luck. Luck's pretty good because it gives you money, it gives you critical hit rate, treasure drops, which treasure drops are like your pets, which I'll do that. I'll show that in a second. And then and you get influences hit rate from that. You should check this game out. I think it's a great. It's this. This is one of my favorite. I love this game. You know what's crazy? I've played this game for years. Never clicked that. I've never clicked that and clicked over here. And this is the first time I'm reading this. I was on the stream. This is great. There are 5 kinds of attacks. Work out the most effective ones. Okay. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this screen. This is incredible. Oh, I've played this game for years. I couldn't tell you how many like I could tell you how many minutes like if I tried to get my old phone to work. Oh, that's fucking awesome. This so yeah, you got normal, you got element. So it even shows how they fucking that rules. All right. Um that's great. I've been looking at spreadsheets for years for this game and I've never just seen this menu. This is awesome. All right. Sometimes just find treasure. Yeah, killing bosses will get you the best loot. So I guess I could farm bosses probably. I've never really done that too much. Oh yeah, you get items outside the castle. I already did that. Oh yeah, that's the skull. Brutal. All right, that makes sense. I knew that one. So this one I'm doing challenge runs. So I'm only dumping points into each stat. So I'm doing them one at a time. Well, I'm alternating. So I'm doing one. I'm going through each 5 like once a. That's what I'm trying to do. And I tried it before and the phone broke. So it's a tedious one. Keeps track of your time though. I gotta keep I gotta keep going. Um I gotta keep going. Uh, oh wait, I gotta swap I'll show you. So these you got the monsters. Those are the monsters. If you kill them, sometimes it's a pet, sometimes it's a weapon. But it's rare if you get your treasure. And then I have a treasure room, which they just have a lot of health, so it's gonna take a while. I don't have enough speed to make it through because I don't have any damage right now. My damage is because I'm not up in any power. My damage is gonna stay at 1 for a very long time until I get. They will if my speed is lower. If my speed wasn't as high, they'd hit me. I'd have to go farther. I'll show you. My speed's super high on this build. So like on the power build, I can't make it. Like I can only get 1 hit in, and if they hit me, I'm out because I've only got 5. I've still got the 5 health. But then on the vitality run, my health just keeps going up, so I can tank hits. But I can barely like my accuracy is almost nothing, so I can't hit anything past like the first stage. And the first ones go through it a lot. I don't want to. I can't like bounce between saves because it kicks me out of the launcher, and I have to like reopen the whole thing. So like, if you want to check out the other ones, I kind of went over a lot of it in the first one, and then each sort of stream says which stat so those first ones really go over that if you're like interested in this game. But I definitely recommend just checking the game out, just downloading it and just playing it, and maybe playing it normally, right? Stat yourself out like stat like a good start build is either just 1-1-1 all the way through. Just you get 5 points per level, so just put in 1 instead of putting 5. You put 1 for each, or you could do like 1-2-1-1. I think yeah, 1-1-2-1-1-1. You either want to pick intelligence or power. You don't really need both. They're both maybe just like damage, and like it depends on what weapon, if you want to use elemental weapons or not. Depends on the phone you got. If your phone still does the older like 32-bit games, I know my Pixel phone doesn't use it anymore, so it depends on their phone. But it should be on there. I don't know. They have older. Oh yeah, I don't know. It might not. It might not be on that Play Store when you look it up. They've got other games that are very similar to it. Um, I don't know if those are on there. Yeah, that's what I'm playing it on. I'm playing it on BlueStacks. You have to just like switch it to a 32-bit like nougat version or whatever. Uh, and I just have keys set up. Oh, this game is incredible for that. Yeah, if you want to like incrementally level up for hours and and then it gets AFK. You get a. I don't have it on here any of these saves, but if you get I'm gonna start playing a little. Let me just swap up my better back to the other. So you have this whole page of gear. So you have 13 pages, and it's all the different armors. You'll like this stuff if you like the leveling. All the different armors, weapons, pets, right? This is your if you're looking on the screen, I have that spreadsheet up with the skill list someone made. It's over someone made it over on like the Reddit. If you look up the game, there's a whole subreddit. But this is a whole list of all the skills. Let's see how many 63 skills probably. Yeah, 64, probably 63, probably when the grid starts. Yeah, so 63 skills. Hold on, let me get. And then there's a possibility of 3 like you can get 3 at a time, and it all works on how you combo out your weapon, armor, and pet. So there's just somebody did the math on one of the pages. It's like over 1 million combinations, almost 2 million different combinations of weapon and armor and pet stuff of sets of total sets. And you only get 10 you can save, and there's over like 1 million. It's crazy. The game, and there's a random option. If I really wanted to, I could just random what I have right now. But as you get more, you can just like yeah, because it's just a combination. It's crazy. The game's incredible. It's one of my favorite games. This is great. I'm glad somebody's finally here so I can like watch me play this. I love this game. I've done this challenge fully. I've done the challenge all the way through for. I know it's possible to do like the one set only. Damn, damn, yeah. Yeah, that's what sucks about it. It is older. That's why I had to get the emulator. I had to stop playing it too because my phone, like the last phone I had that had it that working on it. I don't know if you have an older phone, like an older Android phone that still works, you might be able to get it on there. It's good for that because eventually, I was saying, eventually, like you're just walking like this, right? You just kind of keep going this way. Oh damn. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Maybe emulator on PC is probably the best way. BlueStacks. Um. And you can set up in BlueStacks. I don't know if you've ever messed with that, but you can set up keybinds to set up basically like tap on the screen because all it works is just like tapping on left and right, and then obviously just like this. So it's just I could just play it with the I could play with the mouse, right, and just hold down on that part of the screen, and then if I wanted to go that way, I just do that. Um, I guess I could um, tap, and then if I wanted to, I could tap. Uh, no, it doesn't fully work. Yeah, it's better to do it this way. Just like I set it up with the keyboard arrow, and I can like because on the screen you could tap. I guess I could do it. I mean, laptop's touchscreen. I can do it like that too, uh, which is kind of funny. I can still play it touchscreen. um, fucking. Um, no, I definitely. What's the developer? They have another game, Minute Frontier. You might be able to if you that's their newest game, Minute Frontier. It's definitely a little different. I think you collect more pets. I think it's a bit more turn based. I've played it a little bit. Um, but it's the same like art style. So if you like this art style, this type of like all the stats, then you'll like that because it's a bit more turn based. I think you have use similar combos, similar sets of armor and combinations. It's just a whole other game that I haven't even fully scratched the surface with. Minute Frontier. Here, let me. It's technically just an ad. Let me get rid of the thing at the bottom of the screen that's covering it. Let me find it. Hold on. I don't know if you can see that, but it's called Minute Frontier. I'll put it in the chat. It's and Motiti. I'll look up their name and type it in chat. Let me see. It's Minute uh, Frontier. Um, and then hold on. Actually, I think the game might take me. Game might have. Does the game take me to? You can tweet about the game. I forgot that that's an option. Oh damn! Really? Oh, let me see here. Minute. Let me see if it's still maybe that one's also outdated. If this game's outdated, maybe that's outdated. Maybe that's no longer their newest game. Yes, I was got it wrong. All right, that's why. Look up the closest thing to this one is Minute Slash. Um, Minute Slash. It's the developer is. If you want to look up the developer, it's. All right. Let me see if I spelled that right because it's kind of a crazy. It's a lot of repeating. All right. Yeah. All right. That's the developer's name. They've got a bunch of. They do have a bunch of games. So there should be something on the Play Store. I'm looking at Minute Rogue. That one's a bit more auto battle. That one plays itself a bit. I played it a bit. It's not quite as and then minute slash should be on there. What they're maybe what I'll do. Um, I know I want to get back to playing the game too. Let me see. I do want to put this up there. I mean, while I have this here, uh, Minute Quest uh, developed. I don't know how to fucking spell. Do that. I'm just adding the info that I just said to you on the screens for other people, so when they show up, it's a little easier for me to explain. The game is old. I don't know, actually. I'll just leave this. I'll just say that it's developed by who the developers are, so it's easier for people to look it up on screen. Because I know the nothing. I wonder if it's I don't know. Weird. No minute rogue, nothing? Huh. No minutes, that's crazy. Maybe those are even out. Maybe that they're getting maybe huh, even more outdated than I thought. Because I'm on the Pixel like 7. That the 2025 that's new. I'm a few years behind on my phone too. I have it open on the Play Store right here, like the Google Play Store, right? You said you're on the Samsung, so yeah. Like oh wait, I don't yeah I don't here I don't know, I'm trying to get it up on screen here again bigger. Um, there. Now I'll use that to cover where the ad is normally. Instead, I'll give an ad to the game and the developer. You able to find it? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, but yeah, if you can find a developer, you maybe you can find the other games, and they definitely have like the APKs. Like if you know about the emulators, then you know like APK stuff, so you can definitely get it working. These games definitely are out there to play. That's definitely, and I would hopefully if people start playing them, the ad revenue starts going to the dev. I always they're AFK, so I always leave my sometimes I turn airplane mode off for ads, but I always leave these on because the ads are kind of out of the way for some of them. Some of them are a bit obnoxious, but for this one, it's fine. Uh, got to give the game dev some ad revenue. It's a good game. I don't know. Like I'll never stop playing it. That's for sure. I gotta keep playing it. What do I do? I'm the menus. I'm not playing. I gotta keep. I want to show you. I can get hit. Obviously, this time my speed, my. Oh damn, huh? I wonder if they started locking their stuff. I still have access to some of them. I still can look them up. Like when I look it up, I still can. Weird. All right. But I wanted to. Forgot. Gotta have my scroll. How do I add text on screen and not make it scroll? I can't not do that. What'd you say when you look up? Like, I wonder. Hold on. Let me see if they're still active on Twitter. Sometimes it's hard to get to their Twitter even. I still follow them. Let's see when they last tweet. Let's see. They tweeted. They tweeted in September. And it looks like they put out something new. Okay, let's see. They have. It seems like they have a new game called Minute Ruler. See if that one's out there. Let's see if that one's out there. That seems to be their newest game. They just tweeted about it in September. I didn't know about this. This is great. I got a new game to play. That's awesome. All right, hold on. Sorry, I was gonna play more of this. I gotta get back to playing the game. I got you're. Hopefully you can find a way to play this. I know you said you'll emulate it. Minute Ruler. I think it's all one word. Yeah, it's all one word. So there's no space. Uh, huh. I wonder. It must. Maybe your phone's like too new, which sucks. I'm sorry. I'm looking at them. So I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. I can play that. I can install that. I could play that. I could install that. I can't install MinuteQuest. That's not compatible. I can't install Frontier. Not compatible. Step Night. Not compatible. Dungeons. Not compatible. Nights is compatible. Minute Nights. I know I'm just listing things off. I don't know if this is helpful at all. Isn't it the It sucks. It's fucking awful, isn't it? It sucks. And like like how can you like buy a new phone and the old stuff doesn't work on it? I don't know. How do we mess up? How do we mess up? Yo, I don't know if you know emulator stuff though. Definitely give this game a shot, and hopefully you can find something about them to play one of them on one of their games. I'm surprised. This game just came out, and this um the only thing I could think of is they just haven't fully I don't know put out enough like compatible versions of it yet. I don't know. Your phone's not like a random phone. It's a Samsung. Like you gotta get the Galaxy, right? Like fucking. Isn't that what you said? Uh, yeah, you get the fucking. Let me see. Let me look at the S25. No, hold on. I might be able to solve your problem for you. I don't know if you're still here. I think the Samsung have a weird setting in your Google Play Store. I think you might have to turn on like games in your store or something. Because if you look up like Samsung Galaxy 20, Samsung S25, it looks like there's some people. Um, there's a bunch of videos about fixing the Play Store, like missing games. So check if there's some setting in your store settings that maybe that's like not allowing you to see games. Hopefully that's the issue. I don't know. And hopefully you can play games on your phone. That'd be let's see, fix games.
Strawberry or
I don't
nut?
want to watch a video. I don't want a video to play. That's hold on. Trying to make this possible for you. Their games are too good. Yeah, I think it looks like it might be something in your like controls, like some like control, like parental control settings or something. Like it's maybe like turned on automatically, depending how the phone gets set up. So it might just like hide certain games and stuff. I don't know. Hopefully you can make it work. If not, there's always emulators. I don't fucking know. That's what it came up with. That's what the setting was. Yeah, I don't know. It said. But I looked it up. That was one of the things that came up. One of the videos. Hopefully it's I don't know. Hopefully it's something simple like that though. But at least to let you like find the games. Yeah, see, I'm not. I haven't made it very far in this one. I'm only at point 0.8. It goes to 30. I think it goes to like 39. Okay, cool. Hopefully you get it to work. This game rules. Um, I'm glad you're here to check this out. Glad somebody finally stopped by. This one's like I've been playing this for years. I haven't played. I guess I haven't played in a while because my phone, the other phone I had, broke, and the Pixel Land doesn't work on that. So I was playing some of their other games, but this one I always go back to. I also just for this challenge run, I want to always go back. Let's see if I can make a little progress. I think my speed might be up enough to try the treasure room. I don't know. I give it a shot. The thing is, it's really just me trying to. It's like I'm stuck in those rooms for a while. But I guess I'm stuck here for a while with some of these. I guess they have around some help. I don't know. To go. I have to wait till I die. I'll find out. Oh yeah. So my next progress. I don't even know where my next bit of progress is going to be on this one. Unless I get something from the treasure room. Um, unless I can buy poison sooner. Am I not? I'm not thinking right. Any luck? Any luck on that? Finding a damn. Oh, that sucks. Hold on. I just remembered something. I might be able to make a bit more progress sooner than I thought. Let me see. Nope, that one. Poison. That's the one I want. So that gives me damage per level over time. Per whatever my actual level is. That's five. No, that's 5.7. That's farther away. That's farther away than what I thought. That's I'm wrong. I'm just wrong. know if there's anything. Killer show up. Killer gives you an insta hit, a chance for an insta hit. How soon do you get that? Oh, I could get that at 3.9. I got to go for Killer. That's 3.9. That's after the first. That's after the second boss. I mean, I don't know. Some of these are far out. I say far out. They're not. How soon can I get paralyzed? I haven't checked some of these in a minute. I don't. This isn't quite the speed run, but oh, I can get paralyzed at 2.7. Definitely don't want to get paralyzed. That's the earliest I can get that. That's the earliest one I can get. That's good on anything. All right, I should look for this more. Spell gives me like 3 times damage, but I don't know if it works. I think it only works on, like, it should only work on magic, right? Makes sense. All right, let me get. Hold on, I don't know if you're saying anything in chat. There you go. Yeah, there's always No, yeah, definitely check it out. I'm glad somebody's like playing it. This is really one of my favorites. I'm gonna give the treasure room a shot. That you're here. If you got time, I don't have to stick. This might be a long one. They're not the most, like, I guess I wouldn't say they're the most exciting streams. I just sit here. I guess it's close to a just talking stream, like a just chatting stream. I don't know. I want people to play the game, and it gives me a reason to play it. Gives me a reason to try the challenge and keep track of it. Yeah, see, they still get me. These guys, the treasure room, I'll still get hit. They still have their speed's 64. I'm only level 29. Like, I normally try to keep myself above whatever the speed of the enemy is towards these treasure rooms. So I'm gonna have to go level up for a bit, quite a bit. I don't know how long I plan on streaming. I normally try to only stream these for. I try to stream these for an hour, but they almost always end up going for at least an hour and a half, sometimes more, 2 hours. There's something about them. Like you said, you have time to get. Yeah, it's just gold, pretty much. On luck, you get it way faster. On luck, you get it way faster, but you use it in the shops. So I only have the first. Yeah, I only have the first shop unlocked. Oh, that's what I should try and make it to shop 2. I should try and make it to shop 2. That'll let me give other armor options to choose from. Let me see maybe something will be better. I haven't made it there yet. Let me try that. Let me give a goal for this. A little bit more of a goal than fighting those, and not actually I'm not gonna make it to the boss, and even if I do, I'm not gonna kill it with the speed. Accuracy up 20%. Over on the other side, on the skill list, I don't know how well you can see that. I don't know how well it shows up on stream. I figure it's probably a bit hard to read on a phone, but I know I might be able to figure it out and need it a little organized a bit better. But they're just the skills. All right, yeah, there's a spreadsheet that just tells you all the skills. You can look up, if you look up MinuteQuest, set calculator, and skill list. If you look up those, you'll find these pretty easily. I copied this into the skill list I copied into a spreadsheet to make it easier to bring up on here, but the set calculator is in a browser. That's just somebody made that. Yeah, accuracy here. Hold on, I'll kill this, and then here. Bring up the other window real quick. This one. All right, accuracy up. Yep. And so you've got, like, these are your skills. So, like, absorption. They all say, it gives you all your. I'm not going to read all of them right now. But right now I'm trying to, like, right now for this build, guts is good because basically if I get hit, I have like a 95% chance if I have full health to just tank the hit, and you drop down to 1 health. So it's basically like you could take 1 hit, but get the fuck out of the way. Don't take another one. Like, get out of dodge pretty much. And then killer's gonna be good on this one. because you have a chance to get a one-hit kill. Doesn't work on bosses though. And then let's see, paralyze. Paralyze is super good. I think I always thought your intelligence upped your percentage because it was like an element, but it might not. It says like sometimes a fifth. Okay, so it's a fifth of a chance when you hit, you paralyze. But with speed, you're hitting so often, that chance is pretty good. Poison, you get poison. You do damage over time to the enemy as you're attacking based on your level. And then what's another good one for this? I think Scapegoat's actually pretty good on this one. Some of the other ones. Oh no, Scapegoat's good on the health one because you basically let your pet die, and you can just revive your pet basically and get another one, and like not actually take the death. It's pretty good. I know that's another. And then this like you get there's a pet called there's a zombie pet. There's a zomble and a zombie. It's just the way they spell it differently to separate them, I think. But the true zombie gives you Death March, which makes your character, go whatever direction you point them. Your pet will just chase you basically, and it forces you to it AFKs you. Yeah, I don't have a pet on this one. Hopefully I can get a pet, but all of these, every single monster is a pet. It has a chance to drop as a pet, and they all have their stats, and they all give you one of those. They all combo out differently. It's great. So like, I could get any of these. It's so involved. I know. I've been playing it for years. It's one of my favorites. Oh man, I'm glad you are checking it out. That's like the whole point of this. That's like the whole point of these streams for me, is to get people to play these games and just look at all this cool, like, I don't know, just share cool stuff. All right, I don't know how long I'll be streaming this, but I'll be doing Minecraft later. That's up on stream, yeah. 10 p.m. around then. But so yeah, go eat, get food. But yeah, Minecraft later. And I don't know when I'll stop this. I might go for a bit. I might try and get to the next room or whatever. Cool. Yeah, if you could make it, B. I don't know. If you there's always the VOD. If you can't, there's always the other. I'll probably be back in the Nether building more. I can talk about that a bit. For those that are watching the VOD. Word. Awesome. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for checking this game out. I'm glad I got somebody to watch it. This is awesome. Bye. Awesome. That rules. Hell yeah. VOD watchers. Hell yeah. Because I know there's people watching these. Thank you. I'll pick that up for a bit while I play. They're on the right pace, right? Yeah, the screen clears out just enough, but for a kill. Yeah, pretty decent. It's slow at that. I don't know. I like. Yeah. So anybody that's how you check that. That I know that was a bit. The game is hard to find. I didn't know it was always. I didn't know it gotten that outdated. I didn't know. Hopefully, other phones aren't quite as bad. I know that is. Marty's got a newer phone that just came out like this year, so I'm not surprised. I'm not a bit surprised that Google is making those harder to access. Just like the way people are making phones and tech, just trying to they're just being just greed, right? That's yeah. Anyways, but hopefully people go and check out an emulator. BlueStacks. You can get it's a. I don't remember how I did it, but there's a way to have an instance of it that is running like NuGet 4.42, which is like KitKat or like I don't know NuGet. I don't know which one was fucking. It's NuGet or KitKat. I don't remember which one. Fucking one of those two versions of Android. Um, and the game it runs great. It's 32-bit, lets the game run. And it's the only thing it's the only fucking. It's great. It is great. I couldn't have asked for it better. Like it works so well. And then you set up all these keys, and I was saying I could set up the controller stuff probably. Oh, hold up, that's not the one. That one. Having that dev thing down there is nice. I don't know if I should make it move. I don't know if I should just leave that. I like having the text scroll just because I can. I just feel like I should. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. I always gotta say, I always feel like I gotta be like, oh, whoever was just here, like, if you're still watching this, if you watch the VOD later, like, yeah, like, Marty, if you came back and checked the VOD out, thank you, specifically. Like, these are really fun to make, so I'm glad I got somebody checking this game out. Hopefully they got other people to go and check it out. I know it was a bit of a chaos to figure it out, that it doesn't work, but on most phones. But yeah, I think it's one of the most perfect games. I do think the fact that it doesn't work on phones is probably a detriment to it because it definitely is meant to be played on a phone. So I guess if you're somebody that has like enough, like you can run like a little emulator screen of it up on your desktop where you're doing other stuff. Yeah, once you hit AFK, you could do that. Or if you wanted to be somebody that you could AFK, you could set up keybinds to AFK without waiting. That's whatever. You play it how you want, right? It's a game. It's a single player game. It's all about just getting stats up. It's just watching the numbers go up. Figuring out how the numbers multiply, do certain things, right? What combos do what. So I don't know, definitely, because you could just have this in a small little emulator window on your desktop as you're like working on stuff. Like it's great, and if you once it hits that AFK point, it's even better, right? Because you don't have to actually be. You just load the game up, hit that AFK point, come back, check it. Oh, I got a treasure room. Swap out to your good gear, fight, swap back. All right, back to getting chased by a zombie. All right, get your XP up. Treasure room drops. All right, go back and swap your good stuff back on. Maybe you got a new thing last time. You can test out some new gear for a bit. It's a fun that's why I really liked it when I was like trying to I don't know, watching movies, and it was better than just opening my phone and looking at like Twitter or Instagram. And I'd because I'd end up scrolling, and then I just feel like I missed the movie if it was an ad that I was trying to trying to burn time when it's an ad plays on the TV. And then you start you just get distracted. Versus the game, it was like pick it up. Oh, I gotta restart my. You pick it up for a second, check. Oh, did I get anything new from that AFK run? No, nothing new. All right, drop. All right, reset. Set it back to. Oh, all right, back to watch from. It's just like as we're focused. I feel like it's just like a better. You're trying to make progress in something. Where I feel like with scrolling, it's a lot of just I think the algorithms, Jesus, are like a real mess these days in the terms of how we I think TikTok, Reels and all of those scrolling ones like that, where it's like you really are kind of just scrolling to hit gold in a way. You I watched that good video like a minute ago. There's gonna be a good one like that. There's gonna be a better that's a funny video too, right? There's another one. There's funny video 3, 4. I'll keep right, and then it's like bullshit. Oh, okay. Oh, an ad, and then you're just like, oh, there's another, every few there's an ad, and you're like, all right, what am I doing here? Versus I'm trying to make progress. I'm trying to get my stats up. I'm not trying to get my stats up when I'm scrolling Twitter. I'm not trying to, fucking just, I don't know, it's a little more focused. Not that this is now I'm just playing it with full attention, which maybe isn't how it was. But I don't know. I think it does at a certain point fully retention it. You just want to know how it works. You're just like, all these numbers, all these stats, how do they? Oh, look at that time. We're at 111. We're getting there. I don't know what I don't know what I want to call this one. I don't remember how long I streamed on the last one. I don't have that over on. I have this laptop. I have it on a laptop. I've I lucked out. I definitely lucked out in the terms of having equipment and stuff to stream for sure. Because I had a laptop from school that I streamed from. I built a desktop with money I saved up from the last job I had. Uh, I have an old laptop that I got as a kid, sort of as a family laptop, but I was doing like computer graphic design stuff, so it had a graphics card in it. I was able to, I was the one that picked it out. I was the one that's going to be using it. As long as it's within the same budget range, I can pick up a laptop, make sure it works for me because I'm the one that's going to use it the most. So I made sure it kind of runs Skyrim and Fallout, right? So I have that, but that's dying. That thing fucking that has issues. It has serious issues in terms of the screen. Just sometimes the screen just decides it's not going to be working. Like, I'll just have it on. It was for years just a YouTube machine basically. I turn it on. I'd open up Chrome, Firefox, whatever fucking browser I had on there. I think it's just Chrome on there now because it's easier to get the sheets. Spreadsheets though. Fucking yeah. And then sometimes I'm just watching YouTube and it just fucking this whole screen goes black, but the video's still playing, and I just have to turn the whole thing off. I can't do anything with the on screen. I have to turn it off with the power button. It's a whole mess. Sometimes they get stuck in like a loop. Turn it back on, turn it back off. I don't know. It's a mess, but I don't know. I like messing with it. I kind of want to put Linux on it just to fuck around with it since it doesn't. I gotta figure out how to take the license of Windows off and put it on something else though. Just because I don't know. I don't technically have a Windows 11 license, so I don't know. Or my desktop, I just never. If anybody's watched those streams, that shows up. It's just whatever. I don't really care. Microsoft doesn't need my $100, and I don't feel like dealing with possibly getting it and then having it taken away because I didn't pay for it actually. So for now, it's just there's a little watermark that tells you that I didn't pay for Windows, but fuck Microsoft. They don't need my money anyways. That's my fuck Microsoft boycott. It's that fucking goddamn watermark. I urge you all to not buy it. Don't buy Windows. It's not necessary. They give it out for free. What do you need to change? The only thing is you can't change your fucking desktop background. Use your desktop to have something up on screen. I don't know. Turn it off when you're not using it. I don't care. I don't care what's on that. That doesn't matter. It's gonna get right. I don't know. That's the only thing that you can't do with a fucking non-activated Windows is fucking personalization. I don't care. Can I open a fucking browser? Can I get OBS to work? Can I run Steam? Pro work? Photoshop? I'm not even fuck Photoshop. Fuck Adobe. Affinity Photo. I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. I don't know. It's just the more I thought about it, at first I was like, oh, at some point I guess I gotta buy that when I first got the desktop, and I was like, no, actually I don't. It never. There's some games that it just straight up doesn't show up in. Sometimes I'm just doing certain things it's not there. I think there's a certain time frame. It's been on for a certain a few hours, it turns on. I think at the start of the Minecraft streams, it's not there, but then a few hours in, it turns on. You haven't paid for this yet, and I'm not gonna pay for it anytime soon. Because it's funny. It's you need to activate Windows. It's no, my Windows is on. It's activated. Windows is currently fucking running. You're just begging for $100 because you're fucking greedy. Right? I don't. It's just fucked up. As a rant about fucking I killed. I don't know. I don't have I don't have a pet yet. That's crazy. Well, like almost two. I might get a treasure room soon. I don't. Oh wait, no, I won't because I haven't beat the one that's there. Hopefully, once once my levels are up to a decent point, I can farm a few treasure rooms. Maybe I'll do that, and I won't progress any farther. Like if I beat a treasure room, I might stick around at a certain distance. Although it might level out around that point where like once I'm able to actually beat treasure rooms, I'm uh, able to progress a bit further and stuff like that. Like it might scale out fine. Um, Obviously, I need to start get my damage up. Like I need to get poison. Like as soon as like if I can get poison sooner from a treasure room, that'd be incredible. But the problem is actually getting through a treasure room to get the drop. So it's like, do I want to take the time to try and get the treasure room, or just try and make it a little further? I don't know. I do want to see if I get the items from this next. It's not this room. This fucking room. I haven't made it. I don't even know if I made it to point 8 this stream. I haven't been paying any attention. I was very much distracted and ecstatic about somebody being here to watch me play this and have a chance to fucking babble on about it. I will be back in Babylon. I think that might be the whole place. I think Pandemonium. I think that's up on the stream. I think Pandemonium is the Nether. That's that structure in Nether, that fortress. Because that's I was stressing myself out building it or trying to figure out how it was all shaping out. Like I got real lost and was like, I don't know where the hell I am. Everything looks the same. I need to go. I need to go. I need to go blaze. I need to go blaze. Total pandemonium. Total pandemonium. So that's why that's. But I think I'm gonna stick with that until I feel like changing it, because I can always do that. There we go. All right. It's not a great pet at all. It's a horrible pet for this build. The spider, the spider, the hell hair would have been great. Up my speed, up my accuracy, maybe. Up with my magic guard does nothing. I have 5 health. I'm wearing rags. I'm at no guard. Basically, right? Like no guard is a skill. It ups your damage, but halves your hit, right? Hey, look. I want to know now. Let's see. I still have it up. Let's see. It's alphabetical. Just go to the. There we go. No guard. Boost damage by 50%, but damage taken is double. So yeah, it's good on the speed build. I just I wonder if that would work. I'm only doing 1 damage, right? You know what I mean? I don't know if it's only upping it by 50%. So it can't do half damage. So I don't think it ought to do 2. The other things I can up my the other things we got by damage, just based off of whatever we got. Rage, power up near death. I think that might be something I have to get for the power run. I don't know how that's gonna work. The weakness up could be interesting. I never thought about that. Trying to get a weapon that has a higher weakness against certain enemies when I'm stuck at a boss. Specifically for this build, like because my damage is so low. So no guard. I wonder where I can get no guard. I hope having this stuff up on the screen is a little helpful. And Mario said it was visible, so that's cool. That's cool. Let's see. What else? Fucking no guard. I forgot what I was looking for. Calculate. How far out is that? Oh, 3.9. Again? Oh no, sorry, they're 8.1 hairsuit. I'm looking at it wrong. Night Owl? That's probably pretty far. Probably need some sort of hootsuite. Night Owl. No, not gonna. 10.5. Alright, what about weakness up? Just to. Oh. Get it from the gel blade. 2.7. Be interesting to mess with. I don't think upping my power at all is going to do anything like power 40 because it's just 40% on one. Right? I don't think the game's going to do it. Same with no guard. And I think that's I gotta stick with it. I gotta wait till I can get acrobat or the true damage scale. But that's far ways out unless I get a nice treasure room. But I wasn't as focused when I was doing this last time. When I did it the first time, I'll say. I was definitely I didn't realize I had poison as an option, so I spent a lot of time playing when I could have been playing with poison, which would have sped up quite a bit of progress. Quite a bit. So hopefully I'll make a bit of progress with these, knowing that I can knowing to switch to poison as soon as possible. Because upping my damage is going to be way better than having guts. And paralyze will be good for the bosses, so I don't get attacked. Because I'll have by the time they do try to hit me, I will have already hit them well over 5 times, right? So hopefully I get a good paralyze, and then I stun lock them and just keep them stunned and paralyzed, right? And just keep hitting them, and they're just stun locked. So that's I think that was the first one, but that's still after the first boss. So that's like if I can beat the first boss though, because the first boss has so much health and so much speed, I'll be able to make it there normally. Normally that's how that works. Normally once you beat a boss, you can make it to the very clear. Normally you can make it to the area right before the next boss with the like whatever armor shop or whatever. It's pretty. It paces itself pretty good. Obviously, it's better builds, right? Better more. What's the word? I don't know. Thoughtful builds. It's an intelligent build. Well, maybe a little intelligent, right? Maybe just a bit. Just balance it out. Where did I put that folder? Not anywhere on my screen. Why? I'm really trying to fight this. Where did I put that? Oh. All right. MinuteQuest. 2 hours 36 minutes. I can go if I wanna really keep going and test out this record file difference. I gotta stream for a bit more. I got time. I got time. I gotta make dinner at some point. It's a little early for me though. It's only it says what time it is for me on the screen. If you want to know that. That's a real nice time capsule right there. That's crazy. You know exactly what I fucking like per second, right? Because the video will be dated. Trying to make sure those are all properly that's all saved. I was thinking about for titling. I was trying to figure out how I want to do it. I kind of want to see, just because I like this incremental stuff. It's a MinuteQuest stream. It's a good place to talk about this. I think I'm tempted to use it. I don't have it. Oh, they only gave me 2 full heals with no rise up. Bullshit. One of the other saves gave me the alternating. It must be random. Damn. What's my? I'm not even fucking. I level up slow. I don't know what my. I wasn't checking what my XP per minute was there. I guess that'd be a good build to have. Let's see. How soon can I get some XP up? That's not a bad idea. Let's see. XP. Let's just start it. Oh no, wait. Start at XP 40. Why choose the bad one? Choose the good one. See if how far out the good one is, and then go down. 30. Oh damn. There's a rare boss, a rare pet, the Ore King. The drop. I could get XP up. 30. That can show up literally anywhere. Or slime is the same thing, but 20%. And the skeleton XP 10 up comes from the skeleton and the holy robe at 5.7. That's the only actual real equipment. It's XP 10, at least early. There's obviously, if you want to see, I guess, I wonder how, like, you know what I mean? It shows how many combos are, right? It says something like that. So when you click one of these, like, sometimes it's like way more than that, like certain combinations. Like how many combinations have buyed, right? Just buyed 4,000 over almost 4,699. All right. How many cursed are there? Cursed might be good for damage. Curse ups my damage. Where can I get curse? Dark knife, of course. I got that as a treasure drop on my very first attempt on a completely different phone. That was the first phone I tried this game on. It was a Samsung Galaxy S Mini. Going back to the Galaxies, this is what it started on. It started on a Galaxy S3 Mini. That phone still sort of works. It's in rough shape. I think it sort of turns on. Weird. Some of those older ones, like there's that weird range of tech where it still works because it was just made better, and then there's like the newer stuff where it dies after a few years. It's like, oh fuck, I gotta waste the fucking resources. I don't know. I saw that they were putting a laptop. It was a laptop that had 8 gigabytes of RAM in it, and I was like, God, that's like great. But then like, which is funny because the laptop I was gonna say I got the other laptop and what's like bugging out, but I had extra storage on that. But the other one I was using for other storage, I just got for free. Like someone, I dropped it, thought they didn't want it, and I ended up with it. I thought it was broken. I was the one that ended up with it. It's not broken. They know it's not broken. They don't want it back. So now it's mine. But that was cool because I just like that's what I ended up using to upload to YouTube. So it's like, oh, this is like cool. Like, I don't know. It's a red laptop uploading to YouTube. I don't know. It's just a cool like pattern. I just randomly was given this out of nowhere, and now it has a purpose. Like I didn't know what to do with it for the longest time. I got it, made it work. I was like, oh, you don't want it back? Nope. Okay. What am I gonna do with it? I don't really need. It's kind of slow. Like it only has 4 gigabytes of RAM. That's what I was gonna say. It only has 4 fucking gigabytes of RAM. The fucking laptop from fucking like only a few years ago, like 2 years ago, 4 gigabytes of RAM. Fucked. And I looked it up. You upgrade it. It's a crazy nice laptop. You upgrade it to 8, crazy, and it has the ability. Like it's just like I don't know. They discontinued them. Whatever the fuck HP something. Gotta look at Intel Pentium Silver. I don't know. That just bugs me. Right? Just like I had like old phones with 4 gigabytes of RAM. The fuck is this laptop have 4? It doesn't. Like it's fine to store video. Like it's fine to like store videos and then upload them to YouTube. That's not too tasking, right? But I couldn't like edit the videos. I couldn't like do any actual like work on it. And then I don't know. It's just crazy because then this other laptop that I have, this older one, it's like an Asus with a fucking Nvidia card in it, like a 7, whatever the laptop ones are, but like 765, 60, 760, whatever the fuck it is. That besides the fact that it doesn't, sometimes it just decides the screen's not going to work. I could play. I used to play, Skyrim on it, Borderlands, the pre-sequel played on there a lot. Borderlands. I didn't play Borderlands 2 on there because I didn't have that on there at the time. But Fallout New Vegas 3, played that on there. Like those are like super taxing games, but I don't know. They'd still ran as long as they didn't set the settings too high. Like, it wasn't like I was running them on, you could run them on max, but still, I don't know. Looked into that for sure. I don't know if I got another pet yet. It just didn't give it to me because I got that one. I already got one. I wasn't paying any attention. So nothing. So it's unfortunate. I know the last stream went longer because I let it go like an hour and I let the thing reset. Um, but I don't know. I should get chat back up. Please. It gets covered up when I bring up the window to change the stats. What am I even doing for? I've seen this steady out around 11 XP per minute. It seems to stay, which is good, which is nice. It's fitting for. I was gonna say this isn't 11. Minecraft 11. Minecraft streams 11 later. This is stream 7. This is stream 7. Stream 2. I'm back to the title thing. I want to know how many streams I've been doing. I want to start. I was thinking about titling them and putting live stream, and then putting the number title, right? Putting the number of the stream there, and then game or whatever I'm doing, and then the number. I don't know. Part of me wants to put live stream and then game live stream number, game live stream number, but it's a bit tried and it runs out of text. It looks, but I like what looks and sounds. I say it out, like live stream 1, Borderlands 2, live stream, But I guess it could just be, I don't know. I don't know how I want to do it. So I want to make it easy to know. Like I'm gonna put them on a playlist, all the videos that are in order, so it's easy to. I just like them that way, for myself when I watch other channels. So I'll make sure it's there for. Hopefully, it makes it easier for people to find stuff. I'll make sure there's, individual playlists for different, games and the different challenges. It's easier for people to go back and check those out once I have the mod channel more, the YouTube channel more figured out. Once I get more everything on there, I want to make sure I do it all in order, right? Then I'll probably go through it and clean it all up, clean up the titles. Maybe that's when I'll go through and number all the live streams, and then I'll start when I hit that point, I'll start putting that number in the live stream title. Maybe I'll just do it at the end. Maybe it'll be the end of the title, right? Game, almost like how you do like they have more in like Western, like month, date, year. You do like game, stream number of that game, of that like that series specifically. Then put like total live stream number at the end. So it's like game, Borderlands stream, Borderlands 2, like whatever stream, live stream 2, whatever, live stream. I don't know how I want to do it. And ends up, whenever I do it, I end up with the word live or live stream in there twice. And I don't know, it's bugging me. I can't figure out how I want to do it. I want to have a number there somewhere, like counting up every, each live stream to keep track of it all. I don't know. I want to see the number go up. So I'll figure it out. It could be at the end, right? At the end, it could have just said live stream, whatever the number this is. I don't know. Right? At the very end of it, instead of instead of doubling it up sort of in front, have it at the end. Or I could just not do it for the actual stream titles, and then when I put them up on YouTube, I could have a title like Stream Archive 1, or at the end of it or something, titled that way. I know I could do that one vertical line. I could do the vertical line, right over the fuck, and then maybe have it after that. I haven't used that for anything. That could be a good way to do it. Live stream 1, vertical line, and then I did Borderlands 2 stream. I don't know, because it's no longer. Sometimes about the live stuff on YouTube, I don't know. It's not live anymore. Should it say live? Should it just say stream? Or should it say like VOD? Should they all say VOD? I don't know. Should I switch? Should they all? I don't know. I don't know. Kind of like leaving the word live. I like how I'm typing that. I'm just. I don't know. This isn't Babylon, but I'm babbling on. And I don't know. I'm entertained by that. I don't know. Hopefully somebody else is. That fucking stupid fucking phrase. I was thinking about depictions of hell in fiction because of this, right? Because you have. So I was getting a few things confused. So otherwise, I do want to say as fucking anybody that's actually knows about that. It's probably like that's wrong, dude. I was getting Dante's Inferno and Paradise Lost like mixed up or something. I think I gotta look that up again. They're two different. Dante's Inferno is Dante's Inferno and Paradise Lost is Milton. Two different. So I don't know. Anyways, so because Paradise Lost calls hell Pandemonium, and then Inferno is just the name for hell, and Dante's Inferno. It's just called Inferno, but then that's Latin for Infernus. And I wanted to look more into the Nether's sort of, I feel like out of every fucking depiction of hell that's ever existed, Minecraft's Nether is the one that most people have spent their time in. Guaranteed, right? To actually spent their time. I don't unless like Diablo, I guess I don't know what the play hours on like a Diablo or something. I don't know if that's fully set in hell. I don't know how those games work, right? But like I haven't played those. I should play Diablo. Oh, hold on. I'm not gonna put it up on screen. But I have a spreadsheet of fucking games I want to play for this. And I think that I've never tried out that I think would be fun to do on stream. Like figure out. What I said. I've never played all the way through Half-Life. I think it could be fun. Half-Life 1 or 2. I've never played through all. Like I haven't finished Half-Life. Started it once or twice, but I've never beat it. I haven't gotten very far. All right, was it just Diablo? I think Diablo 2 is supposed to be the real one, the real good one. From what I remember, people telling me, hearing and reading and seeing and observing. I don't know. Yeah, Diablo 1 or 2 probably. At some point, because I was like Borderlands 2 in the loot. And I know that comes from Borderlands, or I know that comes from Diablo, so I should go back and give that a look and see how that started. I know it didn't start there, right? It first started with other MMO stuff too, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Diablo did it first. Can always look it up at some point. But yeah, so I don't know. Diablo would be fun. That'd be a fun way to do a series in character. I think for the Skyrim ones, I want to try and roleplay a little. When I like do the characters, like try and come up with a nice character to fit this, like for the do a build, not try to like overthink, making a perfect build that's trying to survive, but actually trying to make a character that's trying to be a certain character in that world trying to survive. Does that make sense? Like not just trying to max out my stats just to survive, but like literally being like, all right, what kind of character, a mage that's trying to like learn a specific type of whatever magic, and I don't know, just be a bit more. I know it's the Skyrim, but I want to make sure I like play it, do certain, if I'm gonna do a survival one life run, I'm probably not gonna make it very far in a lot of them for a while until I get my bearings again and decide on like what difficulty I want to play on and if I want to do mods, because maybe I do the first like 5 or 10 without a mod, and I swap between a few different character options. Maybe I find some character generator online, like some like random. There's just like a randomizer. Maybe just a 1 through 9 like race like random like a number generator to do like randomize the what player race. I guess just like player race sex, and then do fucking like whatever skills. Like maybe pick some of the skills, right, and then just fucking randomize it and just run with that. See if I make it, right, and if I do, I don't. Like that's just the character for until right? Until that character dies. I just randomize it and it's like, all right, those are my max. Those are my. I'm sure there's ways to do it. I'm sure people might stuff like that. So I gotta look into that because I was doing it a little bit, but I never did it quite that. I didn't have it figured out. But doing it on stream would be fun because I could then like keep track of like, oh, this character lasted this long. Their life was from here to here, and then this other, And then if I did another start, that's what I was thinking. After like a few, I don't know, after a few of them, I'd probably switch to another start mod, like using that. So I'm not always starting at Helgen. But I don't know, Skyrim. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to do too much Skyrim, right? I don't know. See how it goes. See how it goes. Maybe I'll play it and I'll get hooked on it, every other game I've tried playing so far on here. Always got pretty like immediately. Oh yeah, that's kind of what I want to play. Like, I was literally just thinking about playing Minecraft pretty much and playing this a bit for a bit. I don't know. Okay. Earlier, I like closed my eyes for a second and I saw Nether Fortress. I was like, oh god, I saw lava in Nether. I saw lava. I was like down at the. Anyways, watch that. Down at the lava floor in the center in hell, and then in my Nether, looking out, seeing like the ominous Nether Fortress out in the distance with a few bridges above it that I've built. Just like that's all. I just was like, oh god, why am I there right now? Like, I want to play the game, but why that? Why not my base? Why do I keep building up? Why do I make hell? Why do I keep making hell better for myself? Why am I making hell worse for myself? It's gonna look nicer, but it's not gonna feel nicer. That's for sure. It's gonna be fun to run through. I think it's gonna be a fun like suit up. Okay, let's go fight for some wither skeleton skulls type of moment. It'll be cool. It'll make the. I think it'll be way more satisfying than going like, okay, let me go to the wither skeleton farm. Okay, I don't know. Especially because that leads to a boss fight. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you're just supposed to fight. Like sometimes I feel like farms. Like I know I have some, right? I had that kelp farm for a while, and I had the blaze. I have the blaze farm, but it's mainly for tools, right? These tools breaking. But I guess if you mind a bit more, your tools breaking wouldn't be too big of a deal if you were a bit more proactive with getting more resources. You just have to really be out there making sure you're getting more every time, and then you just wouldn't have to worry about it. But obviously, getting mending is always better. It's just something. I don't know. It's just thinking about Minecraft. Play MinuteQuest. Thinking about Minecraft. I don't know. Minecraft's later at 10, maybe 9:30. I started at like 5 minutes before night. There was like I had the game open. I didn't even change the title of the stream yet. I had the game open. Audio was working perfectly. I was right. I made my duplicate save, so I didn't, my copy, so I didn't if it's not working or whatever. So there's some update, and it fucking breaks the world and it corrupts or something. I'm paranoid, right? I start loading up the save. I'm like, oh shit! Last time I streamed, I started the stream as I was loading it. I'll do that this time. Oh, I didn't have fucking title set up. Didn't have notification set up. God damn it. I don't know, but I was blazing, so it was fine. I was just chilling there. I had to level up, so that's how it's gonna start. So if anybody watched this and that's how I normally start those Minecraft. So if like you see me go live, I'll probably be on for a while, right? And it normally starts with me kind of just doing some like thank yous to those that check it out early, and anybody that's been there knows, but like the VOD watchers and stuff that are going to be hearing me talk at the beginning because they're watching the VOD and stuff like that. But I do that. It's a nice place. I don't know. I like hanging out and start there and just warming up with a blaze. Get ready to talk to myself a little before I start. Hopefully a few people in chat. The Minecraft video had 50 views, which was crazy to me. I think that's insane. So thank you again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for those that watch any of these. And if you somehow made it here from one of the Minecrafts or something else now at this point somehow and skipped over any of the other times I've done this because you're skipping through the video for whatever, I don't know, whatever reason, right? Thank you. It's not. There you go. He can't hit me. He can't hit me, dude. He can't. I I said I think I said it on the Minecraft that I was thinking about, oh, I should start watching a little wrestling again. So I was playing the games. But then I saw that they're doing some collab with Drake, and I'm like, maybe I'm good. At least for WWE, I think I'm good on them. They don't need my attention. I don't know. I'm done. I was done years ago. There's got to be better. There's better wrestling. I don't need to. I can watch the clips somewhere. Hopefully, they don't get paid. Hopefully, the wrestlers get paid, but hopefully they get paid when they're doing their job and like all the royalty. Fuck the corporate bullshit, right? Oh, that's a lot of stuff with like a lot of like, game stuff, right? You don't get game developer stuff. You don't get sometimes there's no royalty, so it's just like you're getting paid while you're working on a game. But then once the game's out, it's just like, all right, you don't get like royalty for those sales sometimes. Oh, it's crazy. I know I'm sure there's contracts for that. I'm sure I don't know enough about anything, but I've heard of that. But it's like, there's no royalty, so it's like you're getting, it's like, yeah, they already got paid to make it. The developers got paid to make it. You're just throwing money at the publisher, and if they're not the publisher, the developer is not doing anything that you want them to do, then why the fuck you giving money to the publisher? The developers aren't there anymore. It's the Disco Elysium thing, which I guess I should play at some point. I think it's a stream game. Maybe that's a stream game. Never played it. Right. I know the devs recommend you pirate it, so I'm not worried about Could do a little of that, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that seems like I don't know if it's a long game or not. I feel like it's a long game just with the fact that people have been talking about it for so long, but it's probably very short. Who knows? Somebody knows. Somebody knows exactly how long that game is. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Somebody's played that game and knows exactly how long it is to beat it if you want to do every single item or every single fucking task possible in a single save. I know it's like one of the best in terms of RPGs, like locking you out of certain things because of your stats. So I know I'd love it. I just never played it. I'm playing this. I got MinuteQuest. Right? How could I ever have time for a Disco Elysium? I play MinuteQuest. What I made 0.8. Yeah, I really can't make it to 0.9. Even the Bears. What are they? Their speed's up. Yeah. Wonder if when my speed hits, I'll be able to make it. Yeah, that other stream went for a while because I walked away. I don't know. I'm gonna keep going. I have to. I told myself. That's why I titled it. Keep going. I gotta keep going. But I like having the developer down there. The name at the bottom down there. Hopefully people go check it out. And they did just put like you can find their Twitter. They did just tweet about a new game, like just in September, and there was updates, and I think there was updates around October for it. It looked like so. I'm gonna have to try it myself. I've never played it. I installed it. I'm gonna check it out later. Probably not on stream. It's probably maybe it'll be one of the few games I play off stream. I don't know. I really haven't been playing much games off stream. It's really, I don't know. I don't know. I've thought about streaming at like random times just because I felt like playing a game, but I'd be like, I'll just wait. I don't know. Let's get something else done. I want to play. I want to be nice and I don't know, ready to play Minecraft and not burnt out because I've been playing another game for at 2 hours before that or something because I'm just bullshitting my time. But normally I got stuff to do. And I'm trying to get something done before I got dinner and try to get stream set up. I have to get everything set up I found that it's best to get everything set up, get all the fucking all the windows you want captured, all your audio devices you want working, everything turned on, working, get everything set up, all your text, close OBS and reopen it, and then start streaming. Then it makes sure almost everything is actually fucking like, because when you close it and then reopen it, it like reinitializes with everything hooked up properly. And then I've also noticed there's a weird fucking issue with the monitoring where you have to turn it. If you leave monitor output on, when you start up again, you have to turn it off and then turn it back on for it to work. It's just very annoying. It's kind of odd. Being able to play this on my screen because my laptop's a touchscreen is actually kind of crazy. I can play it like it's how I would normally play it, tap really fast. I really hope people can find this other get a way to get this on their phones. I know there's emulators for it. Like I know you can emulate older versions of Android on Android. I just don't know how well that allows you to play older games because it all depends on if the ability to get the game is because it's just locked out or if it's truly uh, like the architecture's just not there to run it, right? You might be able to install a 32-bit APK and then you still don't know what the fuck to do with it. Or you might not be able to install it, but you might download it, right? So I don't know how it all works. I think I can do it. I think I can make it to 2.9 and buy some different items for the end of this. I don't know. Should I save my money? Should I save my gold? I don't know what any of those items are good for. Brat? What did Brat? I get fabulous, and something gives me. And something gives you Brat. You know, fabulous gives you Brat because it gives you like the fucking gold. It gives you extra gold when you talk to the king. They never do. Fabulous. It's the dress. I don't know what that. And then what was the dragon armor? Might be do something. I think that's my power. I don't know if that's gonna be useful. And the other thing was just the wizard's robe, right? Oh, maybe I'll up my speed. I don't know if upping my speed is any better. Upping my crit would be okay. Upping pet damage would be okay. Because the pet, sometimes 2 damage, unless I'm getting crit somewhere in there. Maybe getting a crit. All right. All right, hold on. I want to make it. I want to get there. I want to do it. I can do it. I can do it. What's their speed? No, their speed's higher. Fuck that. What's the speed of these guys? 39, 38. Okay, so the bears are slowest. No, 2 bears. All right. They did kill me last time, but I'm going to go for it. I do think you can sort of dodge attacks if you time it, walk away fast enough. You sort of kind of get how long it takes someone to attack again. And I probably could walk away and try and like take it, But my pet takes a hit or gets a hit. Right, walk away. Right, I don't know. I feel like sometimes though I do that and I run the risk of getting hit too easy. Like I feel like it ups my chance of getting hit when I do that somehow. Like there's that initial first hit where like the chances are higher for either of us to hit or something. I don't know. Where like if I walk away and then go back to hit, I don't know. I'll do it. I think I can do it. I can do it. Right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep it going. Keep going. Keep going. New record. All right. What do you got? Fuck. All right. I'm gonna try it, but I'm gonna see if I can get these guys to show up behind the. Yeah. Fucking duck into the shop. Let's buy it. Let's buy some Some outfits, some new armor. Let's see what we got. That's maybe. I have the fire rod still. Did I ever get that? Well, I do want to see if I can make it farther. So you go back to this. Well, I don't know accuracy. I get most of my accuracy from speed, but I don't know if I really need the boost. I don't know if it's like actually gonna do enough. Alright, I gotta stream for another half hour. I'm doing this. I kind of just want to test the stream file size after the fact. So I just want to make sure they're lined up. I don't know. Can I do it? I can do 44. So if I could be at 44 speed, I might treasure rooms. I give the treasure room a shot for a half hour. Might take that long. It might take that long. It slows crazy. This is a very slow one at first. It seems. I can attack as fast as I want, but progress moves slow. Progress moves slow. The level I have is I'm so low level compared to like something like intelligence at this point, right? Intelligence was way higher level than this. Intelligence was saying wasn't intelligence staying like 1-to-1 almost? One of the other ones. Yeah, just because I'm doing so many challenge runs and I got this incremental thing going, I think I might do that somehow figure out something with the title to have like a total count of every live stream in there somewhere. I think it's fun. I don't know. I just like that. I like knowing that it's a part of a bigger. It's not just live stream 2 of MinuteQuest or live stream 7 of MinuteQuest. It's I did had however many I've done so far. I don't know. I've been doing a lot. I don't know what just peak unemployment. I'm just trying to make things work. I got art. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I have people watching me play MinuteQuest. I'll figure it out. For those that are watching currently, thank you. Really, I do really appreciate it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Uh, so the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Can make it. Keep going. I'll keep. What's the speed's up there? The speed is getting up there. Gargoyle might do it. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. That's almost double mine now. That's almost double my. But I bet the boss has got crazy speed. I don't know, 40. I might be able to get through this. I might be able to make it through. I got the. I might be able to make it through. I might be able to make it through. Oh, that's great. Well, the speed here is 35. Okay, these ones are. That's nothing. Yeah, so I'm looking backward. I'm looking back. I'm looking back hold on. I'm looking forward, not backward, to the Minecraft stream later, where I'm going to be building more of Pandemonium. Hell, total Pandemonium. I'm really liking those lower bits that I started building. I didn't really, I don't think I got a good look at them when I left after I stopped streaming. Like towards the end of it, I don't think I got a good look. So it'll be kind of cool to get to see that when I go sort through some stuff first, right? As I'm getting back to it, when I first start running around, figuring where I want to work. It'll be cool to see some of that. I'm kind of like. It's just such an extensive fortress. I don't really know what to think sometimes because of how crazy it is. I think I will link it up at the bottom though. Like some of the like going farther out where it doesn't connect above, I might make bridges all the way across so that I can get from pillar to pillar. I think that'll make going up and down those like through the inside of the lava. I think that'll make that super cool. And I really don't think I'm going to drain as much of the lava as I thought. I think I might stick to a very small area there in the center and then start switching to blaze rods because I have so many of them. And I can definitely set up a better, better system when I'm having more with the blaze farm. Here, I made it to area 2. I wonder if any of these drop anything useful. Right? You know what I mean? There's always that idea that I could go back, right? And like they drop something, right? These might have something super useful, right? And I should farm them before I beat the boss. That's always one of the ideas I have. It definitely works better on something like power, and it works better when you have because you're getting that one hit kill. Normally, yeah. So obviously, I need to get that one. I need more power so I get the actual hit. Hopefully, I get the hit and get the kill. See, what's the speed's 40? I didn't see what the speed was on the squid, whatever it's called. Octopus. It's not a squid, it's an octopus. All right. All right. Getting there. Damn, I really did let this go for a while when I walked away from it. It was only a 5.6 gigabyte file, so this one can't be too much bigger. It's just they're not as crazy because there's not nearly as much going on screen as the drum videos. The drum videos, there's so much going. Like I got those cameras going, and I think there's just so much motion in the way it encodes. I don't know. I looked up. There's I can swap. I can convert them to like H265 or something. It should shrink all the files, but I'll mess with that when I have everything more sorted. I know I probably should do it before I put them to YouTube, but I don't care right now. Get everything out and figure it out. Like I'll get, I don't know. Whenever that hard drive shows up, I'll be able to sort through stuff. It's just mainly those TIFF files I was talking about. The fucking goddamn. I looked at those folders and it's like 200 gigabytes, 100, 300. What? And it was just like, it's a couple hundred image files, right? So it makes sense. Like each file is like close to a gig. Like it's fucked up, but like they're full res TIFF files of digital sketches, like each layer. Because I thought it'd be cool to print them out and have it that way. It's unnecessary. It looks great. Well, I wanted it for that way because I was gonna then turn them into PNGs and then turn them into or JPEGs, depending on if I wanted transparency or not. Like which one of the fuck, PNG for the, but I never got around to that because I ran out of space with the TIFF files, so I never even got around to making the smaller, like more manageable ones. But I wanted the print files for archive, right? And then I want the other ones. I'll make copies of make copies of the archive, and then make copies of that for shrink them down, website stuff. You can, get the file size down, get the compression down to a. Whoa, there we go. This is who I need on this. I think I have that on Vitality. I think they were there. So I'll be farming for this guy. Tornado tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow's. I'll be doing what I was saying, where I was like, oh, I gotta fight the same one over and over again. That's this guy. That's who I get to fight over and over again to see if he drops. And if he does, he'll let me reflect attacks with the longsword, which is really nice. Super OP and extremely necessary to make the damn man. He's the one that got me though. It's not surprising that a tornado has better speed than me though. I can't be surprised or too disappointed in that. All right. I think I'm going to not go that way again because that was a long test to not make it. So I think it might be alternating. I might alternate between the two because I was making a little progress. And my XP was about the same, right? I'm saying I've been right around the same, like 10. I don't think it would have dropped down too slow just for me. Swapping in here real quick. I thought I saw it at like 15 something. So there's probably like a mid ground that's perfect. Look around here where I get a little bit more XP per, but they don't take too long to kill. Yeah, it'd be cool to have this on a controller where I could just button mash. Be great. Left and right button mashing. I guess like if most I don't know, a laptop can run this while it does other stuff, right? I hope people go out and play this and give it a shot. I'm glad Marty, thank you that if you're here watching the VOD. Because really, this is the whole point of all these. It's for the love of the game, as I said, right? I try to share that love, right? It's just like I really do. Like fucking, I could, some of these games are light. Like I love this stuff. So hopefully people enjoy. Laptop's heating up though. I have to give it a break in a minute. Well, I say a minute. I was gonna go for pretty much another half hour and 4 minutes if I want to keep it. If I want to really time these out, I really want to time this out. It's about a half hour and 3 minutes now. 33 minutes. I wanted to really. It'd be nice if I was just like also trying to run the clock on the treasure room, but I'm not. I just gotta keep going. I just gotta, right? Like, that's all it is. Just keep pushing on, chipping away, little damage by damage. You make the progress eventually. Number go up. Thoughts about number go up. And if this isn't your type of game, maybe one of their other games are. They have a bunch of games. Hopefully, maybe some of them are on some Play Store. Some of them are some way watchable. Maybe I should put the text up higher so I can get the cursor on screen because it disappears with the way I have this set up. So I can point at the developer thing. I want to help people see that. Yeah, no, definitely check out the developer. Like they've got a Twitter, so they used it to promote their last game. So hopefully I gotta play their last game. I gotta make sure that I don't know. I guess I could get that on the emulator and then run that too. Do a little quick minute ruler on a weekend or something. I think that's something I'm gonna try and figure out is having because these are I'm doing these once every day of the week, and then I don't know what I want to do. I could alternate some stuff. Maybe I'll start taking breaks from Minecraft every once in a while. I don't know. Just give myself a break. Maybe give people a bit of like watching it, a slight like, oh, wait for the next one. When's it gonna come out? A little anticipation. I don't know. Also, gives a chance to catch up. I'm playing it for hours at a time. Not everybody can watch that, right? If people want to, right? If you want to watch it, maybe you don't always have to, right? And then I'm putting out I can't keep up. No, it's fine. No, I'd still end up doing something else. And it's just something else for people that they can watch, right? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to figure out how I can make this a fun place for people to come hang out, chat, watch the VODs after the fact. I hope I don't. I don't know. Making sure I'm doing stuff that's fun for me, fun for people to watch, interesting. Hopefully, I can talk about stuff I know about. Like I don't know, it's fun. Like, it's a game I sort of know, so I can kind of talk about it. But it'd be fun to play a game I don't know anything about and kind of just bumble around like an idiot. Not that I don't in most stuff. I barely speak half the time I'm talking. So there's. It's always fun. It's always fun when I'm live. It's always fun live. Um, I wasn't sure if I was going to fight this one again, but I'm here. I'm back. And the XP is not worth it for how boring it is, though, to make such little progress like that. But if I made it to the boss, it'd be cool to just see what boss it is. That's the only thing. At least know what boss is there. Rise Up is going to be really nice on this one, because if you make it like halfway through a boss's health and take that one hit, you're going to want that Rise Up. You're going to want that Rise Up. That's why Guts is also super useful. Because you can take that one hit, back off, get your health back up, and you have that super high chance of taking a hit again. So it almost makes you invincible, but you got to be paying attention to which one was easier to. I don't remember. Close enough. It's just I do really have to hit this 231 times to get the kill. And I have to do that for possibly I don't know whatever for 2 more times. Well, yeah, 2 times, then plus whatever the 2 times health that is. So it's like really wearing down my arrow key here. Gotta figure out something. But I'm going forward, right? Hitting that. Got the kill. All exciting. Got the kill. After tapping the fucking. I don't know. This was good for like car rides. I wasn't the one driving, right? If you're not the one driving, this is great. A little difficult to play when you're driving, right? But like, yeah, no, this one was great. On the bus, any public transportation. This is, and that's the issue. It's fucking no fucking get on the phone. What? I don't know. Gotta get Windows on your phone and install BlueStacks on. Put Windows operating system on your Android. Get rid of Android. Make it a Windows machine on your phone. I don't know. They used to have that Windows phone. Windows made phones. What a time. What a time to not have a Windows phone. Weren't they somewhat in? I think they were somewhat innovative. I know they were doing the Xbox app, sort of those squares, but everything was like the same thing that the Xbox One had. And sort of Windows 10 sort of had it. It was a bit much. I think Windows 8 or probably Windows 10. So it's crazy they skipped Windows 9. I don't want. I know the whole fucking code, like it's in computers. It's the Windows 95 is Windows 9, but like that's crazy. That's crazy that they just fucking skipped it to 10. They were just like, yeah, Windows 8, 10, Windows 10, and now 11. So okay, sure, corporate overlords, sure. I guess we'll listen. Thank you for your word, right? Second, get some water. Put this up on screen. Thank you, those that watch. I really do appreciate it. Keep playing a second. car out of snow today. My car doesn't work. Well, my car works. It just didn't pass fucking inspection, so it's useless, right? Gotta fucking sell it. Swag. Uh, but I had to move it because of the snow. Bring this back. That. Oh, actually, I was gonna get water. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I'm realized I let the clock run. I don't know if I care anymore about that. Oh damn. I could have just waited here, but yeah, I don't know. At first, I was trying to keep track of and like, oh, I want to know how far I'm making it for each one, or like how much time I put in. But I know I'm gonna get up and forget and check. And there's gonna be times where I do the AFK stuff, and it's like the top, for the treasure room or something maybe, and then like, I don't know. I don't know how, because like, what if I die and like it just sits there? The clock keeps, I think if you, I don't know if it keeps going if you just sit there without respawning. I don't know if the time goes up. Never tested that. If anybody wants to test that, so you could test, go let the character die and just save it, and then when you go back, when it does it keep track of how much time you've been playing, or does it stop the clock where you're dead? Man, tagging over here with all this health. Really, I wonder if I got another pet yet that I just didn't recognize. Pay attention. No, wait, no, it was the right thing I wanted to click, but it's still the wrong. Thank you for those to watch. I was saying, I realized when I leave, I always like, oh, I'll be right back. And it's just whoever's about to get the pod. I don't know, open maybe, and like in the background, like, what? Why go quiet? And I just get up. I'm not gonna edit any of these. I don't know. I think it defeats. sort of part of the point of some of these. It's like, I just kind of wanted to be, it's just an archive of whatever happened on the Twitch live channel. It might, I don't know. Like that's how I keep it for now. I don't feel like I want to go through and edit YouTube videos. It just seems, I don't know. I saw that I can't have a upload a video to YouTube longer than 12 hours or a certain size, whatever. I don't know, whatever it is first. So hopefully that never happens. Hopefully, I don't know. Like, not that I wouldn't do like those super long 24-hour streams. I don't know. That'd be a crazy one. I've done like art stuff like that before. I tried where I wanted to like be a bit more focused with my art and drawing and like all that stuff and trying to be, I don't know, just overall just trying to time manage better. And I did like a whole I would stay up. I should have done it a different way. Which if I were to do it again, I'd do it that way, where I was staying up for 17 hours. So my day would move an hour. So I'd be like waking up and sleeping at a different hour every day, and then like just move an hour in shift and go around the clock. So at one point, right, you're just like you're waking up normal and you go to bed normal, but then at a certain point it's fully flipped the other way around because you've just been slowly incrementing that around the clock. It was a fun way to kind of just like, I don't know, just wake up at like, waking up at waking up at 11 p.m. is weird. Like you're like, oh, waking up at 3 a.m. That's not nearly as weird as waking up at 11 p.m. Waking up at 8 p.m. It just throws you off. You're like, what? And then it only takes, it's not even that you could do that all in less than a month, 24 days, and you can just experience what it is to wake up at every hour and go to bed at every hour. Some of it's difficult, so it wasn't super successful. There were definitely times I slept in, right, or stayed up, right. Like I don't like. It wasn't like the easiest thing to fully keep track of. And then there were other times where I was struggling to keep myself awake to try and like fall asleep at like, oh, I'm not gonna go to bed till right. I want to try and like get it. So I try to keep myself busy, like working on stuff or playing random games or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's always a fun way. It was just a fun way to like, I don't know, I was just out of college. What else to do? But that was just like a fun. I did that at the start of the year. Maybe I can do it this year. Maybe that'd be a fun way to stream. Weird schedule. Be a mess of a schedule, but at least it'd be everything. I'd be streaming at a different hour every day, right? I'd like have to shift all my streams by an hour, and then there'd be like I'd maybe more chance for people to watch if I did that for a month. I don't know if I can keep this up for a month. I'd like to. And, I've got ways to support me down there. I'm working on better ways. And hopefully, I don't know. I don't know. I've talked about it before. I think having ways to like just have like art for sale, like some prints if you want to support. Like, not always having to do like a monthly subscription type thing. Because I don't know. I know that's how Twitch is. So I'm on Twitch. So when I get to that point with Twitch, we'll get there when I cross that road. I'm actually getting to 18 followers. Thank you to the 18 of you that follow me. Last I checked. Thank you. It means I had 4 when I started this. I had 4, and there's 18 of you now. So thank you a lot. I really do appreciate that. And if any of you are watching this right now, thank you. If you're watching it later, thank you. I don't know. I've always wanted to do so, like make videos like this. I don't know. I never realized I could just do it with the games I really want to talk about. Right? That's the best way to do it. You just gotta like, I don't know. You gotta kind of have your, you gotta hyperfixate a little. I think playing the drums helps too. Just gotta be loud a bit, right? And I'm like, I don't really care about being a bit loud on a mic talking. I am mumble, but just overall not being just super quiet the whole time. Just saying whatever, just sort of improvising, saying words, making sounds. Audio visual project, noise project, I guess. It's just audio visual project, right? I guess noise isn't necessarily always. Sometimes there's a bit of silence in the middle of that, I guess. I don't know. I can always I'll figure it out, right? Yeah, know. So thank you. 18. Okay, crazy. I know I don't know. I trail off towards the end of that because I don't know how to like. I know people have better wrap ups of how they talk about all stuff. They do it at the end of the videos. They do it, I don't know. I just, it's a stream. I'm just doing it whenever I think about it. It's live. Minecraft live stream. 11. Total pandemonium tonight at 10 p.m. Yeah. Playing MinuteQuest right now. If anybody did somehow made it this far and didn't know I'm playing MinuteQuest, and that's what I'm doing right now. I like having all the game, like having stuff like that up on stream. I don't always have that. Like I don't have that for Minecraft because it's all that's up. But I feel like for MinuteQuest, um, I should probably put my drum stream time and probably try be a bit better at my getting to that on time. Sometimes I have to delay it. That's the thing. Is like I just really like it's the first thing I do. So sometimes it gets pushed back an hour or two. So I just like I know. So that's always difficult to try and be like, oh, drum stream because I don't know. Sometimes I might wake up and I just can't get to it. So I don't know. Figure it out. Like today, I had to do all the fucking stuff with the car. I didn't know that I was doing that today. You know what I mean? So I was like, kind of nice. I didn't like, oh, I'll be because then I have to be like, oh, it's gonna be late. Instead, it's just when it happens. It's normally gonna be before the MinuteQuest, right? You know what I mean? It's almost like an announcement stream, I guess. Is that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun, making noise, having fun making noise. That's it. Playing MinuteQuest. What do we got? I want to check that fucking thing. The file size. The end. I'll let anybody watch this. I'll let you all know in the next video. So the file size is significantly reduced. It was like a minus 10. It was like 9 gigabytes less, I'd say. It was 23 to 14. Yeah, 9. So 9 gigabytes less on the yesterday's drum video. So like yesterday's was 23, today's was 14. So yesterday's MinuteQuest was 5. I want to know what that difference is because if it was minus 9, I don't know. That's not. I want to know what the percentage is. I guess. I'm sure it varies a little depending on the type of video and like how much this one might be able to be compressed really well because there's very little movement on the screen, on the screen, on the screen of the stream screen. I thought I was at 0.9 for a second. I'll be back a bit. A 5 looked like a 9. Oh, whoa. I didn't know I made it that far. Yeah. Got about 10 minutes left on our, no, 13 minutes left on the record. The stream, say 13 minutes left on the stream. Not the record, the stream. The stream's what's happening now. The record's just what happens as it. Well, I guess it is also happening. I am recording as it. Right? I don't know. Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. The red dot's brighter than the blue live thing, so I look at recording instead of live, right? It's just brighter. It's just easier to see there. Which makes sense because recording. I don't know. I guess I feel like I'd rather know that I'm accidentally live more than I'd rather know if I'm accidentally recording. I feel like I'd rather have that later, right? I don't know. In general. But the light turns on. Oh, it's not on here because I don't have any of the camera stuff going. I'm not going to bother with it at all. Zero drop frames though. I don't know. I don't know if I've really ever seen it drop at all. Nice. Maybe I don't look over enough, right? I would say I would know how it. I don't know how it works. I don't know how any of this recording. This is all new to me. This you're watching me figure it all out. If you've somehow if you've been watching any of these and you're like caught up in some way, that's awesome. Thank you. Any like I don't know how to like that's a fuck. I don't know. That's how I watch stuff. So like if I could, I don't know. Hopefully I can present it in a way that people like go out and watch it like that. But yeah, no, I was saying I forgot. I always start saying something. I feel like I gotta thank whoever's watching me say it because I just feel like I'm saying absolute nonsense. Then I forget what I was saying because it was absolute non. I have no fucking idea. I don't know if I was talking about this game, stream stuff, Minecraft. I don't fucking drum stuff. File sizes. I don't remember. Record, stream, file size, dropped frames. Trying to make my way back. Not gonna make it. Unless dropped frames was all it was, and I just was gonna say something more about that, and I don't have anything else to say. Which it drops frames, I guess. I don't know. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. See if I can make it any farther. It's not worth going for a treasure room though. I'm gonna just let the button. I'm just gonna hold the button. I'm not gonna press it. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna keep a little pace going for a little bit. Awesome. That's great. What? Come on. Right, I'm gonna just let it go. Just let it. Just relax. Just let it walk. I could say it's a button. I could set something on it if I wanted to AFK. I don't know. It feels cheap. It feels cheap. I want to do it. I want to do it. If anybody else wants to AFK like that, go right the fuck ahead. I'm not gonna tell you it's cheap. This game takes forever. If you just want to have some fun playing a game, go play it. How you want. It's a game. There's no rules against it. It's just my own personal. I don't know. Like I've used rubber bands on a controller to hold the controller to get trophies before. It's fine. I get it. I don't care. I'm not gonna. So I got the trophy for the leveling up in Skyrim. Doing the flames against the horse, whatever it's called, the nightmare horse, Shadowmare. Shadowmare, right? That's right. Shadowmare. I don't know. Because a lot of times when I play Skyrim, this is sort of a random thought, but I was just gonna say, like, a lot of times when I play Skyrim, it's I feel like if I do a full playthrough, I always start a thief that goes to like thief to assassin to like fighter companion to I don't know. Sometimes I skip like so I'll skip something, but if I were to play all of them, I feel like there's a nice pattern where you go from like thief to slightly doing a few assassin stuff to then like bouncing back and forth between those, and then I don't know. By the time you end that, maybe jumping over to companions or just skipping that entirely. But like I don't know. I feel like there's I don't know. There's a little bit of good like pacing at the start. I feel like the beginning of the game always calls to a thief because you have nothing. It always is like, well, do I want to just go hang out? There's a different start than just going right to Dragon's Reach or signing up with one of the armies. But I don't really do that either. That's because I don't like either of those stories. I don't. Not that I like the diplomatic stuff at the end, but the whatever it's called, where you're whatever quest where you're like, um, where you got to convince them all not to fight for now, to fight off Alderman, and the Greybeards. I don't know. I haven't played that game in forever. I kind of just want to wander around with a big sword for a bit, swap out some weapons, maybe some magic. Get killed by a wolf. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know if I want to do like I want to feel like I want to try and play a character that's like try and limit it. Like when I play it, I want to feel like I'm really trying to survive here. But like, um, I don't know if unless I really start making progress, I don't want to be like too invested in making like a long series out of it. Because I don't know, because the idea is that I'll die and sort of do character or something, right? I don't know. Maybe it'll get boring because I won't make any progress, and I'll be doing opening stuff for a while. I'll maybe doing like low level, but maybe there'll be like one of the 2 or 3 lives in. I'll 3 4 lives in. I'll get a nice build that lasts me a while. A good few streams. Maybe I'll stream it more. The more I'm living, the more I'm going. The more I'll stream. Right? If the character lives, maybe I'll stream the next day. Versus like if I die that stream, it's done for the week. It's like no more stream till the next week. Pick up where we left. I don't know. I could do it that way. It'd be fun. No way to keep it. So like if there's a character run, I can sort of, and then when it dies, I kind of have a week to sort of like prep for like, oh, what kind of character I want to do next. Maybe I can figure out like randomizing stuff for that. It can be a fun way to do that. So I'm not always playing Skyrim because I do need breaks from that game. I love that game, but I need breaks from it. That one I can't. There's something about those Bethesda games where once you've done it enough, they really do feel like I've been here before. I can't be doing this right now sometimes. So that's why I want to do like survival stuff where I really feel like I'm like struggling to, I don't know, I'm not struggling, but like need some food. Maybe I'll need to sleep, need a reason to go to the inn. No fast travel, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I want a few characters that get killed by wolves and bears. You know what I mean? Like I want a few characters that just really can't just survive because they're just not built for it, right? It's just a character wasn't built for Skyrim, right? It's just not gonna happen. So it's fun. I'll figure that out soon though. I say soon. That might not be. I keep thinking that's not gonna be until next year. But that's a few weeks out. I don't know. I might want to play something else before I get there. I didn't want to start. I don't want to start Borderlands till next year, though. I don't know. I might hold off until next year. I don't know. I might hold off on that and Dishonored. I was thinking about it. I got those 3 games around like at the same time. I bought them, so I kind of want to maybe stream those like as like a when I start streaming those. I think it'd be fun. Because Dishonored, I'd also probably do one life. Probably do one life runs in Dishonored. Because that's what I've been doing mostly, and that's always fun. Trying to see how far I can make. Because I've only made it to like, I know I saved Emily one of the times, which isn't very far, but I did it. I didn't die, so I don't know. It was one of my few attempts that made it there. Because then you could just fucking, you miss a blink and you hit the ground too hard, you're dead. It's just fuck. All right, start over. And I also try to play like when I do those, like I'm literally just trying to keep myself alive, right? So it's like, well, I'm also not reloading saves, right? Because I'm not like, oh, I'm almost dead. Let me just reload a save. Like that's cheap, right? At least for one life runs, obviously, right? So, just sort of, I was saying, I always start out like whatever level I enter. Like I always start out like, all right, nobody knows I'm here. Don't fucking kill anybody unless you have to. Like that's sort of like how I play it. Like very much like, all right, Corvo's going in. He's trying to do this. He's got his target. Maybe he's going to kill that target. It depends on the target, right? It depends on how I feel during the playthrough, right? Maybe I'll decide that target, I want that cutscene or ending or whatever, right? That story for that, whatever, or whatever just seems to that's lore wise for Corvo, maybe, I don't know, but do that, right? I don't know, just be a bit more like, not so like if I start getting attacked by stuff by enemy by guards, yeah, I'll fight, but I'll try to get away. I don't know, like I'll kill a few, I'll kill them, but I'm not gonna always just like immediately go for a kill. Like if I can knock a few out, or maybe if I could just get around them without having to do anything, that's like I'll go like trying to one of the things I was trying to do is try and get like how well can I get through the very first can I escape the prison without touching a guard? I don't like I steal a key, that's fine, but can I not choke a guard out? Can I get through the whole prison without choking any guard out? Not touch like I don't have to like it's kind of fun. The fun like I don't know. Not that I really care about the guards there, right? They're guards of a prison. They're not the highest of right. It's fine, whatever. Not that Corvo really is. It's being a bodyguard to an empress, right? I don't know. It's a whole morality question around that. I don't know. Those games are fun. I haven't played the DLCs in a while. The first game that could be a fun. That'd be a good. I bet that'd be the thing about a one life is I never get to that. That's why I haven't done it in a while. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I just do a full playthrough. I don't know. See how far I get with one lives. I like one lives. I like challenge runs. It's just I don't know. Depends on if I want to do a full story or not. I don't know. Maybe I'll even go like I have for the. I was just thinking maybe for these minute quests are a lot of me talking to myself trying to figure out how to do this. But you're gonna end. I'm gonna say thank you because the recording is gonna stop in very few seconds because I'm gonna let it go for a little longer. That's fine. But I'm gonna say thank you again to those that watched. Thank you to Marty for stopping by, hanging out. If you end up watching the VOD, if you made it this far, anybody, thank you, thank you, thank you. Minecraft later. If it times out, you watch this by then. Minecraft at 10 p.m. around 10 p.m. Maybe you'll start early. You'll get if you see this, you can follow me, and maybe you got notifications. I try to keep those relevant, up to date, what I'm doing, and all that stuff. So, yeah, live later, 10 p.m. ish, Minecraft live, total pandemonium. Jump stream tomorrow sometime. Thank you again to those that watched, and thank you Marty for hanging out, and checking out MinuteQuest because it's the best. Thank you and goodbye.